Richard Hammond has spoken about being seconds from almost certain death, and how his wife screaming in his ear actually saved his life. The Grand Tour presenter was on life support in 2017 after he lost control of a £2 million supercar in Switzerland, which left him in a coma with a frontal lobe brain injury. Luckily for the daredevil, he miraculously survived the ordeal. But at one point doctors didn't think he was going to make it. Richard, 52, has opened up about his bizarre brush with death and how he found strength within his mind to regain consciousness, after being just seconds away from dying. Speaking on a TikTok video, Richard was sat under a tree in the Lake District as he recalls what could have been his final moments. "A long time ago, I was in a coma with a brain injury as a result of a particularly flamboyant crash," he began. Video loading. Video unavailable. Click to play. Tap to play. The video will autoplay soon. 8 Cancel play now. In hospital, intensive care, things apparently not looking very good, but I didn't know, there was a lot of morphine flowing around my system. I finally woke and I shared with my wife Mindy a dream I'd been having, a really, really vivid one. Probably partly on account of the morphine, he explained. The presenter explained how he told his wife that while he was in the coma that he had just regained consciousness from, he had been having a dream that he was in the Lake District. He explained how in this dream he started to get the feeling that he was in trouble, likening the sensation to when you're a teenager and you've stayed out past your bedtime. And in his dream, he found himself walking up a hill towards a tree, and the closer he got to the tree, the more the sense that he was in trouble grew. In the video, Richard was in the exact spot from his dream, and was sat under the exact tree that was causing him so much worry while he was in a coma. And that feeling grew and I walked up this slope where I am now towards this tree, this exact tree, and as I got closer and closer to the tree, that sense of who I really am in trouble grew and grew. Until eventually in my dream I turned back and didn't walk around this tree and carry on, and I woke, and that's the dream I told Mindy about." He recalled how his wife was stunned, and told her side of the story. "At the same time I was having that dream, she'd been called into intensive care and told, 'Mrs. Hammond, I'm really sorry, things aren't looking good.'" He explained how the doctors were monitoring his vitals and said that he was on full life support and breathing apparatus. His wife was told by doctors that they thought Richard was going to die, and when Mindy asked if there was anything they could do, they replied, "No, not really." So Mindy asked them if she could shout at the Top Gear presenter, and she did. "Apparently she roared and screamed and swore at me, 'Don't you dare die,' and that's when I turned back from this tree in my dream, and that's when I woke. It's true. I didn't really come up this hill and walk round this tree, I was in a coma in Leeds. But my mind did, and my mind is who I am. I know that very well, having damaged it with a frontal lobe brain injury and spent a long time recovering." Do you enjoy reading about celebrities? Sign up for all the best celeb news from the Mirror here. And I've taken huge solace from that ever since, because that was my last thought, certainly at the time. And my last thought took me somewhere I love and somewhere I'm happy. He explained how he took comfort in knowing that could have been his last thought, and said he would have happily spent all of eternity in it. The TV host said that he wasn't scared of the tree, if anything it brings him solace and he passes it regularly on his rambles, knowing that one day when it's his time to go, he'll return. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@mirror.co.uk or call us direct 0207 29 33 033.